Hey, good morning, everyone. Coach Chris coming at you at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. That's 2 p.m. Central Time. Coming at you a little earlier than normal because I've got to bug out of here. I got to take my car in to get it fixed. So I wanted to get a video recorded before I had to leave. So this is a 5-minute chart of the MNQ September 2024 expiration. It's the micro NASDAQ, $2 a point. And I have on my screen, or on this particular chart, I have my AccuTrader.net system all set up. That's these indicators here and this indicator along the bottom to help you make money and stay in a trade longer. And so what happened here is a much better day today than we had yesterday. Yesterday, they made the news announcement at 7:30 in the morning, and the market just went in one direction straight up. And that is not the best conditions for this indicator. This indicator likes to have a market that oscillates like this, and it proved itself today. Let me just, because I don't want to talk too fast, but I am in a little bit of a hurry and want to get this done. So this candle right here represents 7:30 a.m. Central Time when the news was released. And that candle is 160 points up and down. So you can use that to gauge the profit. On the next candle, our system did fire with a buy signal, and this red X you see on the screen right here, that's the signal to get out of the trade. And if you would have caught a quick 100 points. Really nice trade. We then consolidated till the market opened. That is this candle here at 8:30 Central Time. We just went sideways basically. And remember, this is a 5-minute chart. So 15 minutes into the trading day, we get signaled with another, right here, we get signaled with a short. And this was a really nice trade. It was hard to stay in the trade. I caught the initial downdraft, but I didn't stay in because I didn't know if we were going to see any continuation, and we started, look at how that wick reversed on it. I mean, it just was a really kind of choppy, even though it went down. So on the initial candle, this is 5 minutes, say you got in here, easy 60 points. Remember what I tell you. Set your stop loss at 50 points and your initial take profit at 50 points. If you want to trade 2 or more contracts, set your initial contract on the first one at 50 points. On the second one, once it hits 50 points, move your stop loss to to break even rather, and let that run. And then aggressively, once you get up, 60, 70 points, aggressively follow the trade. Now, I want to see what it would have gone. You can see there was the X to get out on that candle anyway. It ultimately ended up going 200 points down. So then, this is now an hour after the open at 9:30 a.m. We get 2 huge candles, and this is a reversal candle booting up. Now, like any system, we're not going to catch the maximum, peaks on everything. Even though this does very good at really indicating when the momentum is changing and you should get into the contract. Obviously, we don't want to trigger it and then have a false trigger. So we have these two candles, big reversal candle, and up here at 10 minutes after 10, it targeted us into another trade right here. It immediately went up 15, 20 points, and then it started going sideways, gathered some energy, and ran up to ultimately 144 point. Really, really nice trade. And one way to tell if it's a good time to trade is when this cloud, that's this back area here, this expands and contracts based on the average true range. In other words, the size of these candles. You can see here how narrow it is at this end. Okay, so it's here. It's only from here to here, it's only about 30 points wide, where once we start to see these bigger candles, this thing, oops, hit the wrong button there. This thing flares out to 120 points wide. So you can tell once this thing is thickening out like this, chances are there's going to be some trades coming along. So we went all the way up to here, 200 points till 11 a.m., and then it started reversing, okay? Right here, we had two huge down bars in a row. System had not triggered negative yet, so this was almost 100 points between those two bars. And then right here, it did finally trigger into a short. And I will tell you, most of the run had already happened, unfortunately. So we got in on this bar, consolidation, pulled back just a little bit, and then went on. Come on. And we easily hit our 50 points within 10, 15 minutes. So 3 beautiful trades during the market, and then one nice one pre-market. We'd have had, depending on how, I'm just going to go with the base trade, 50 points, another 50 here, so 100, another 50 here, so 150, and then 50 here. So easily 200 points, more if you used a trailing stop. Just a really much better market for us to trade in than yesterday's was. So thanks so much for viewing. Hey, I also wanted to thank for all of those of you that have purchased the AccuTrader.net system. I really, really appreciate it. And if there's any questions you have my email that you received in the support package. Just feel free to email me. It's fairly self-explanatory, but it's new to a lot of you. So if you do have any questions about it, please, please, please just email me. And I also want to thank all my new subscribers to my channel, all of those that have hit the like button, and all those that have been leaving comments. So Coach Chris from AccuTrader.net. Oh, the last thing. I have the AccuTrader.net system at a really, really low price right now. On the 20th of August, I am going to bump up the price, okay? That's in 6 more days. So if you do want it, please pick it up in the next couple of days, because otherwise you will be facing a price increase. So thanks, everyone. You guys have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.